Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, answering some questions that I've been asked on Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger since posting my last few videos. This video is going to be split up into two, part one and part two, 10 questions answered in each video. The reason why I'm doing that is because the last video was circa 20 minutes long and the one before that was 20 minutes long. So that might be a little bit too much for people to bear. So I'm going to start off with my first set of 10 questions. Some of them are related to my diagnosis. Some of them are personal questions. So we'll crack on. So the first question is, do you know what caused your sarcoma? The simple answer to that is no. We don't have a clue. I'm just one of those unlucky ones. It's not something I've done in my life that has caused it. It's just there and we're sorting it out. Question 2, have you considered taking CBD oil? I did, but the radiotherapy has done its job and I'm heading to surgery. If anything changes in the future, it might be something that I'll look at. I also considered taking it for my anger, but I never did. I've gone down the route, like I said in my last video, of talking to Mind Matters, and I will go and see them and see if we can do it that way. Like I said, I'm not ruling it out if it ever gets to a point where we think I have to, or then I possibly will do. This is an interesting one. After surgery, will you be classed as cancer-free? I honestly don't really know that. I know that I'm, like I said in my other video, I'm going to have 3 monthly follow-up scans. The aim of the surgery is to remove the tumour, which is up here, and a good clear margin. So that means getting the tumour and then any microscopic cancer cells that could be in the surrounding areas, so in my lung, ribs and other tissue. So that's why they're going to do that. They're going to do what's called a chest wall resection, remove part of my lung and the ribs. So that's what the plan is. If they don't see anything on scans, I'm sure they will class me as NED, which is non-evidence of disease. But will I be classed as cancer-free? That's a question I really need to ask my oncologist next time I see them. Question 4, you said you work for a climbing wall company. Which one? I work for Entreprise UK. A lot of people think it's called Enterprise, but it's Entreprise. It's French, which is based in Kelbrook, just down the road. We build climbing walls, we service them, and we've got the True Blue Service Centre, which are the automobilers. Number 5, what is it like being a Yorkshireman living on the dark side, Lancashire? So this must have been asked by someone from Yorkshire. It's no different. It looks the same hills, same greenery, same trees. It's just the accent's a bit different. Literally where I live, Earby, is 10 minutes away from Skipton, which is the gateway to the Dales. They're very similar. Apart from if you're from Yorkshire, you call Lancashire the dark side. And I'm sure they say the same over here. I got brought over here by a woman. Number 6, is it healthy to be looking back through old photos on social media? So I've been posting on my Instagram and Facebook pictures from my life over the last 10 years. I've been hashtagging them my throwback life. Honestly, for me, it's quite healthy. I'm looking back and I'm seeing the things that I've achieved, and they're giving me inspiration to get back out walking and do that kind of stuff once I'm post-op, really. Even if it's small things, walking up a small hill. I've worked in France, so I've been posting a lot of those pictures. The way that I see it in a year's time, looking back on this period of my life, I'll be posting pictures of me walking up Crook Rise last week, and Simon Seat, which I'm going to do on Thursday, and possibly Pendle Hill next week. So I'll still be doing it then, 1 picture a day, my throwback life, and if I'm posting in a year of pictures now, then that's a good thing. Look back to look forward, if that's even an expression. Number 7, how old is your son? Because he's very good on a bike. Yesterday I posted some videos and a picture of Caleb on his balance bike, which we got him for Christmas. He couldn't hold it up on Christmas Day, and he would expect me to run around the house with him up for about 2 weeks with him sitting on it. So I've taught him. I can't say taught him. He's not even 2, so he just puts his feet down. He walks with the bike between his legs. I took him to the park yesterday, and we did that. The aim is by surgery in 3 weeks' time for him to be a bit better. But yeah, he's 1. He's 2 in April. Number 8, has been diagnosed with cancer changed you as a person? No. Honestly, I'm still exactly the same person, but with cancer. That's the God's honest truth. I can't say that it's turned me into a better person, a more inspirational person, a more positive person. I'm just me, but dealing with this. When I come out on the other side of it, will it have changed me as a person? Maybe, but only time will tell. Number 9, honestly, are you always that positive? No. The great thing about social media and YouTube, Facebook, Instagram is you show people what you want them to see. Like I said in the video that I posted last week, I have my down days and I will continue to have my down days, but I'm trying to be more positive. In these videos, I'm going to try and show a positive side of what's going on in my life. In 20 days' time, it's the 10th today, it's the 9th today, so in 21 days' time, I'm having my major surgery. I can tell you, a week before that surgery, a day before that surgery, I am going to be in no fit state to be around. I suspect I'm going to be anxious, I'm going to be scared. So will I be positive in 20 days' time, 21 days' time? My mental state probably won't be. I'll be positive that I'm having the surgery and that they're going to remove the tumour. So there's 2 aspects to it with that, really. So yeah, that's that one. Pretty difficult question, really. And finally, for this section, are you planning any fundraisers? I mentioned the other day that I wanted to do Everest Base Camp. I would love to do Everest Base Camp, and I think it's a good goal to set, and I will do that as a fundraiser if obviously I can get the sponsorship to do it, and if I'm well enough to do it, obviously depending on what they find in surgery, and if the surgery goes according to plan and physiotherapy afterwards works. I would also like to drive to every country in Europe, but that's a big goal. I think you need a van and sponsorship and all that kind of stuff, but that's something to look and plan in the future if that comes to light. Anyway, so that is my first set of questions. I'll post part 2 shortly. All right, thank you very much. Bye.